A Wise County man convicted of drug trafficking is indicted again for similar charges. And Pikeville Fire Department is looking for mementos from its history. I'm Jerry Scott, and this is the Mountaintop Daily. A Wise County man has been indicted on federal drug and gun charges. 36-year-old Cortland Raymond Gales of Norton was indicted last week by a federal grand jury in Abingdon. He is charged with distributing meth and felon in possession of a firearm. He is accused of distributing meth back in August and possessing a handgun back in September. Because he has prior drug trafficking convictions, he could face an enhanced sentence if he is found guilty. Gales is currently being held at the Southwest Virginia Regional Jail at Duffield. He is scheduled to appear in Abingdon Federal Court on Friday. Pikeville Fire Department is looking to freshen up its look of its stations in the future with a focus on the past. They want to highlight the history of the department through pictures and other memorabilia, and they are asking the public for their help. Robin went down to Station 1 today to find out more.
Calling all history buffs and firefighter families, the Pikeville Fire Department needs your help.
So the fire department's reaching out, trying to get everybody on Facebook, trying to get some old history photos, some maybe the first fire trucks, maybe people that worked here years ago, just trying to bring some history back to the department. Basically what that is to us is we hold ourselves in a very professional standard here at the Pikeville Fire Department, but the traditions of the fire service are also trying to be upheld as well. So like I mentioned before, we try to keep this in the form of a firehouse, not just a fire station. So that gives us the ability to hold those traditions. We get to bring some of that history back. And as new people come in, the legacies that were left here from before, they get to come with this department. We get to tell the new people about the fire trucks we had 20 and 30 years ago. We get to tell people about the 1st Battalion Chief here, how things have changed from, 50 years up to now, things that we had back through the years. So just trying to preserve a little bit of the tradition within the fire service.
The memorabilia will not be just for new hires, but for the public as well.
We're a public place. We are a business, but the way that kind of works is instead of having just an office here, people get to come here for a different reason. So when people come into here, they get to see that firehouse. They get to see the tradition. So it's not just the new people that work here, it's the public as well. They get to come in and see some of the history behind the city. They get to come in and see the legacies that were left behind by the firefighters before us and the people that worked here before us, how things were shaped to shape the culture that we work in today and that we live in.
Photos and memorabilia can be dropped off at the station on Chloe Road during business hours or sent through their Facebook page. Reporting for Mountaintop News, I'm Robin Tillman.
Coming up after the break, a Prestonsburg High School sophomore is finding success as a newly published author. We'll learn about her book when the Mountaintop Daily continues. But first, sports and weather.
With your Mountaintop Sports Update, I'm Cody Davis. The University of Kentucky cheerleaders claimed one title on Sunday and finished third in another competition. UK's white squad won the University World Cup cheerleading premier large co-ed title on Sunday, Kentucky's first title in that division. The Cats had a nearly flawless performance to top the field by a wide margin. In the Universal Cheerleading Association Division 1A large co-ed competition, Kentucky entered the finals in second place, but dropped a spot after Sunday's performance. This is the division that UK has won a record 24 times, by far the most of any school. The Marshall University men's basketball team outlasted James Madison 77-72 with a late surge at the Cam Henderson Center on Saturday with a season-high 4,336 fans in attendance. The contest was a back-and-forth battle throughout, featuring 10 lead changes and 5 ties. Marshall held a slim 36-32 lead at halftime. Jalen Spear led the way for the Herd with 22 points, 5 rebounds, and 3 assists, going a perfect 5 for 5 at the free throw line. His biggest shot came with just over a minute left, draining a three-pointer and nailing the free throw on the and one to extend Marshall's lead to 5 and shift the momentum for good. Marshall shot 82.1% on free throws. The team also posted a 32-26 edge on points in the paint and led for more than 23 minutes of game time. Up next, Marshall returns to the court on Thursday night at home against ULM. For more sports coverage, follow the Mountaintop Sports Facebook page or visit mountaintop.news and click on the Sports tab at the top of the page. With your Mountaintop Sports Update, I'm Cody Davis. Have a great day, sports fans.
When the government took Social Security away from honest Eastern Kentuckians, Attorney Ned Pillersdorf got the hearings declared unconstitutional. When the women guards were harassed at Little Sandy Jail, Ned fought back, securing a $1 million verdict at trial. And when the state tried to shut down Cordia School, Ned fought back and kept the school open. Attorney Ned Pillersdorf fights for the underdog, and he's ready to fight for you.
New year, new tech. Start 2026 connected with the latest devices from Appalachian Wireless. Upgrade to the powerful new iPhone 17 or the sleek iPhone 17 Air. Get more done with iPad A16 or stay connected with Apple Watch Series 11 or Ultra 3. And for the kiddos, the Explorer X6 Play, the smartwatch made just for kids. New year, new devices, and the service you trust. Right here at Appalachian Wireless. Visit us today at one of our many retail locations or online at AppalachianWireless.com. Because we are you, we are Appalachian Wireless.
Carly Artrip is like most girls her age, juggling school with a number of activities and interests. But one of her interests now has her standing out from the crowd, as she recently became a published author. Sheldon spoke with her about what inspired her to write.
At an age when most teenagers are juggling homework, sports, and social media, 15-year-old Prestonsburg High School sophomore Carly Artrip is celebrating something few adults can claim. She's a published author.
What inspired me was I was sitting on my bed one day, and I just felt this certain urge from God to say write. So I was sitting in my bed with a pencil and a notebook. And that's not really typical of me, because, I typically don't journal down my thoughts. But that one day I was just like, I want to write some stuff down. And then just miraculously, words started flowing out on paper.
Artrip says her writing style is rooted in the belief that faith doesn't have to be perfect to be real. It just needs to be honest.
I usually write 2-3 poems a day. And I separate it out because I'm in HOSA and I'm in band at my school. So I don't get all the time to write, but I try to make the most out of it and have some time set aside. At first I wasn't even keeping track of pages. It was just in my notebook and I would write stuff down. Then I was like, oh wait, I might need another notebook because this is filling up. But then I kind of moved them all to like a Google Doc and I was practicing on writing them down and formatting, and it was just such a good experience on how to write.
Not only was Artrip's book released on Amazon, it debuted at #1.
You can find my book on Amazon, KDP, and it actually got #1 release, #1 new release in my category, Christian Inspirational. And I'm just so thankful that God has opened that many doors for me and allowed me to be here. I hope people take away that even in our ordinary moments, the extraordinary love of God is always present. And no matter what you're going through, I promise you that there is hope, and you will find hope, and you call upon the name of the Lord.
Artrip's journey is a powerful reminder that faith and purpose can begin at any age. You can purchase Finding God Between the Pages at Amazon. Reporting for Mountaintop News, I'm Sheldon Compton.
That will do it for this edition of the Mountaintop Daily. Be sure to check us out at 6 p.m. every weekday on Mountaintop TV, the Mountaintop TV app, and the Mountaintop News Facebook page. With your Mountaintop Daily, I'm Jerry Scott for Mountaintop News.